Hello everyone, welcome to the channel update for July. I hope everyone's June went well. Let's go ahead and talk about what's been going on in the channel lately, as well as my life, because there's some big stuff to mention. First of all, series-wise, I have finished recording Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. That will be ending very, very soon. There might be a bit of a break before I can start the next Let's Play. I have not had a chance to start recording it yet, and things have been kind of crazy here. So I'm not actually sure when that's going to happen. Obviously, like it'll only be a short break. We're not talking like weeks and weeks and weeks. It might be a week at the most. It would be more likely a few days, if there is even a break. So I just wanted to give a heads up there that, yeah, I just haven't had a chance to get started on the new Let's Play to replace that. For for as far ahead as I was on Final Fantasy Tactics Advance and Stardew Valley for a while there, I am not far ahead anymore. This past month has just been pretty crazy in a lot of ways, and just really, really messed things up in terms of my recording schedule. So, yeah, I just kind of wanted to give you guys a heads up. I'll get into more of like why that's going on in a bit. Stardew Valley still ongoing. I still have enough episodes for that, and I'm still getting recording. You know, my recordings for that are solid. So, no breaks there. Who knows when that'll be finished? It is a very relaxing and fun game to play. So I'm not like pushing myself to get things done at specific points and stuff like that. So. Will it be as long as the last one? Probably not, but who knows? I don't know. We'll see. It's a lot to do in that game. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth still ongoing. Unfortunately, I'm recording this on Monday, July 1st, and I should have actually been streaming about 2 hours ago, but today has just been really busy. I meant to get this video done a lot earlier. Again, real-life things that has been, fouling everything up. We'll get to that in a bit. But that's still ongoing. I'm still having a lot of fun. I think I'm nearish the end. I know that there's I think I'm on chapter 10, and there's 12. Maybe I'm on chapter 11. There's at least 12 chapters. Something like that. It wouldn't surprise me if there's 13 chapters, or 14. But either way, we're a lot closer to the end of that game than we are to the beginning, I'm pretty sure. It definitely feels like things are coming to a head, kind of thing. So, not sure how much longer that will be going, but then again, there's always like side quests and things to do, so we'll see. But I'll get back to that next Monday. It was just today, super stressful, had a lot that I needed to get done, and I couldn't get the stream in as well. Sword of Mana still ongoing as well. Again, there's been some breaks in that one for real life issues. Again, I'll get to that in a moment. But otherwise, Lego building stream still ongoing. Spelljammer still ongoing. There's been some stuff going on. Like, there's been some breaks this month in streaming and recording. That I'll get to. Marvelous Another Treasure Island with Zerfall. We have wrapped it up. I am behind on getting the videos into the playlist, so I do need to get that in. I think the final video has gone live on Zerfall's channel already. We have not had a chance to sit down and get started on a new game, or discuss it and get started on it, so that will be sometime in the future. But Zerfall's charity stream is also coming up this month as well. I think he said the 19th, which is a Friday. So about 3 weeks. Um, I think that's when he is planning on having his charity stream. So that's what we're looking at for that. Probably not going to get started on something new in the meantime, just because he's going to be preparing for his MS Bike Ride charity stream, which, if you have not checked it out in past years, please do. I will be joining him. Others, potentially Mysterious JG, Bo with a Vulture, Grimmeth, Lethal, um, possibly some others. Don't know. But a lot of us coming along for the ride to raise money to fund multiple sclerosis research, which for myself, an aunt of mine did pass away from that, so it is very much a an issue close to me, and I enjoy participating in the MS Bike Ride stream every year. I'll try to get a video up announcing it when he officially announces it, but I will be there. I plan to be there for the entire stream, so that will affect some of my streams, but we'll see exactly how that goes. Don't know yet all the details. Like I said, I'll get something up when that's all ironed out. But that's most of what's going on the channel right now. In terms of my personal life, had the some of the disruption was because we got our roofs replaced. So that was just noisy and busy and didn't have things to do. It was initially going to be happening on a day that I didn't stream, and they shifted it to a day that I would have streamed, and it just and then into the weekend. So it just messed up my schedule there, both for recording and streaming purposes. I've been very busy as well, just lots of things coming up. I've also, as I've mentioned before, been dealing with depression, so none of that, that doesn't help getting anything done ever. But a little bit more crucially, last Wednesday, so as of this recording, that would be Wednesday the 26th of June, my car was stolen. And it got recovered the same day, which was amazing. I was, all prepared to either never see that car again or see it in months, kind of thing. So I am just absolutely gobsmacked that I got it back the same day. However, there was a fair bit of damage. Here is a picture of the steering column completely ripped out. When the insurance adjuster came by, said that she'd never seen one ripped out that badly before. So I had to get that into the shop to get that repaired. There's other damage too that needs to be done, but that's the big thing. Such that, like, once I got it home, I had to take the battery out because I couldn't lock the doors. Because if I locked the doors, I couldn't get back into the car. The fob didn't work because of whatever they did. So I had to leave the car unlocked, ready to be stolen again, with just a USB device, unless I took the battery out. So I had to take the battery out, and then get it towed to get repaired. So that's going to be probably over a month for repairs. That's kind of how that works with these kinds of things. So that sucked. Insurance is going to be paying for part of it. I have no idea. Like, I haven't gotten the estimates from the dealership yet, and it sounds like that's going to be weeks before they do. So, yeah, I have no idea how much the insurance is actually going to cover yet. I don't know how much it's going to cost. There's some other minor things, and one minor thing that's actually expensive that I might have them do as well, just to be done with it. Like, it's been a little thing that's not an actual issue. I didn't really care about, but because it was expensive, I wasn't gonna do it. But if I can just, like, fold it all in and try to get more stuff done, not necessarily covered, but I don't know. I mean, I'll see what else they find. It's not a new car, um, and it's a Hyundai, so they've been having serious theft issues lately. So just one of those things that I got to deal with. But yeah, so it is going to be expensive. Who knows how much the insurance will actually cover of what the dealer actually charges. Not exactly the best timing, so I've been dealing with that this past week since last Wednesday. Um, very, very, very stressful, and things like that. So a lot of streams missed because the insurance people were coming out. Of course, I was dealing with contacting the police and everything like that on last Wednesday when I normally would stream. So yeah, just a lot of things going wrong. As I've joked, again, completely shocked that I got it back the same day. I'm absolutely amazed, and less damage than I feared. Although I think it's still going to be really expensive. Uh, Not so much that my it's worth totaling the car. The car is still worth a good amount more than what the insurance estimated the damage comes to, but still, I mean, it is an older car. Um, you know, but it's just kind of lost my train of thought there. Just really sucks. As I joked, like the fact that I got it back the same day. It's like even when my life sucks, I'm still pretty lucky. It's good to laugh at the things that life throws at you. So that's what's going on. And that's what's going to be coming up in my life in the near future. Got to borrow other people's cars for the foreseeable future until that's repaired and I get it back. I don't actually drive that much, but it's still really crappy to not have your car when you want to be able to use it. Um, I mean, obviously, like if I lived in a different area, then I might not need a car, and it might be not a big deal. But um, we have we have decent public transportation, but I'm not in a dense area, so it's still a hike to get to a bus stop and stuff like that. So, and it's summer. It's disgusting out. Ugh, yuck. I don't want to go outside if I don't have to. So that's where we are, and that's where I am in my life right now. So if you guys have been enjoying the videos, please do consider supporting because I need that more than ever right now. I don't know how much this is going to cost. I don't know. I mean, obviously there's the deductible and stuff like that, and that's um, fingers crossed that that's basically all I have to pay. But I don't know yet, and it could run up more. Um, so if you guys have been enjoying my videos and you're not currently supporting the channel, please consider it. It would really mean a lot to me, and it would really help me out. You can support me on here on YouTube with the channel memberships or super thanks. There's supporting me on Patreon, on Twitch with bits and subscriptions. You can use Ko-fi if you can only do a one-time thing. Whatever it is, if you can support, I would very much appreciate it. It is this kind of thing where, the big expense that you weren't expecting that really throws a wrench into your financial works, shall we say. Um, so yeah. That's how it is. Once again, here is my steering column on my car, just completely torn out there. So, um, that's going on in my life right now. It's fun times. Also dealing with other things that are just increasing my stress and stuff like that. Depression, of course. Um, Luckily, just the situation recently is just you know, as frustrating as it is dealing with the my car, at least I can laugh about it in a lot of cases. So just one of those things. So that's mostly where we are on the channel. For those of you who have been following me for a while, you do know that I have been publishing AD&D deity write-ups, trying to do once a month. Sometimes I forget to mention them in these update videos, but I didn't have one last month, and I think I might have forgotten the one the month prior. But I mean, to mention it. But this month is the last of the Archimentals, the princes and princesses of elemental good and evil. So this time it is Sunis, the princess of good earth creatures. So that is the deity, technically a near deity, not a true deity, but you know, if you're looking for more stuff to add to your D&D campaigns, check it out and check out my blog and all the other deities that I've written up, and get yourself a good read through them. See if any of them fit a campaign that you're running or anything like that. That would really mean a lot to me if you guys do enjoy it, and let me know. It's been I've been working on that, I think, a little bit longer than I've been doing LPs. I think I started doing that in 2010, and I started doing LPs in 2011. So it's about that project's about a year older, but it's been a long haul for that too. So it has been part of my life for quite a while, just like Let's Playing has. I did post about my car troubles, shall we say, on the community tab, and I really do appreciate everyone who gave their support and condolences through that. It does mean a lot to me. Same thing for all the people on Discord. You know, everyone who's currently supporting me on Discord, and I mean on Patreon and here on YouTube and Twitch. It really does mean a lot to me. And I really do want to thank you all. Names of patrons are scrolling by on the bottom of the video, and that does go a long way to really supporting me and ensuring that I can continue to do this. Car thefts notwithstanding. Also dealing with a Verizon issue, which is its own craziness. A Microsoft issue, which is its own craziness. It's just like everything happening at once, it feels like. It's just one of those things. So that's where I am right now. I do want to also get a little bit real for a second on something else, maybe more than a second, probably a lot more than a second. I am, of course, in the United States. We've got elections coming up in November. France just had one round of elections. They have the runoffs in, is it tomorrow? Couple days? Something like that? I'm not sure. I think it might be Thursday, July 4th. And I know the UK has some elections coming up as well. So if you're in one of those countries, or if you're in a country that has elections coming up and I'm not aware of it, make sure you vote. Vote. Please, for the love of God, always be voting. Vote for every position that is up. Vote in every election. Vote locally. Vote nationally. Whatever it is. Whatever you've got that you can vote for, always vote. It is so crucially important. Today, it has become incredibly apparent. The the election just the other day in France, very apparent on how important it is to vote. So please do get out and do so. I say today because a gigantic decision came out from the Supreme Court, and that is very important to get out and vote and make your opinions heard before you can't do it anymore. So please do vote. It is just incredibly important. I cannot express just how important it truly is. It is the time, and it may not feel like it, and it is a collective action thing. Remember, it is a collective action thing. It is, any time that a whole bunch of people are getting together to do something, one individual, may seem like it doesn't matter, just a tiny little bit that is replaceable or immaterial, but that's not the case, because with collective action, things can only happen when everyone gets together and does it. And that is what voting is. If you are dissatisfied with the way that elections have gone where you are in the past, and you feel that, voting doesn't matter, it's important to realize that there are other people voting too that disagree with you. And they're getting what they want because they're voting. So you got to do the same thing. In a system with elections, with actual elections, not everyone places will have elections that don't matter, but most of the places that have elections right now that I'm talking about, at least, they do actually genuinely matter. And it is so important to get out and actually make your voice heard. And that's also why it's important to make your voice heard on everything that you can vote for. Here in the United States, it's not just president, it's not just House member, senator. You've also got governors, state senators and legislators, county councils, mayors. All of those things do matter. And when it comes right down to it, a lot of those local races actually matter a lot more to your daily life. They're the people making the decisions on, what types of public transportation are available, what they're doing in terms of dealing with local public safety. A lot of these things matter, more for your daily life than those high-tier positions. They matter too, of course, but to your daily, day-to-day life, the president, the House, the Senate have much less impact on your day-to-day life most of the time. Obviously, there are some cases and some groups where that may not be the case, but in general, it is very much the case. So please do vote. I cannot stress it enough. I'm begging everyone to get out and vote. And if you know people who are like poo-pooing the idea of voting, do what you can to convince them to vote. Offer to give them a ride if that's legal where you are, and that may not be the case here in the U.S. in some places. I'm not sure. But, help them get to the polls, talk to them about their choices. Don't necessarily tell them who to vote for, but try to work through with them what their concerns are and figure out who is best for them to vote for. And remember, it is reasonable. It is very reasonable to not really care who you're voting for particularly, so long as you're voting against someone else. Completely reasonable. It may suck. You may not like it. It's not fun, but it is also very important. If there isn't someone that you're looking at for any given position saying, I like them, I want them to do this job, it's perfectly reasonable to say, this other person, I do not like them. I do not want them doing the job. If there's like a local sheriff or a mayor that you think has done a bad job, and there's only one person running against them, your decision is clear. It is very clear. Unless, of course, the other person would be worse. Always weigh those options. There's nothing wrong with voting to prevent someone else that would be worse from taking power. Whether it is top tier, the lowest of the low positions that you can vote for. So, it's on my mind lately. I live in the Washington, D.C. area. Politics has been part of my, my family has always talked about it. It is an important part of my life. Totally understand that politics is not interesting or, actually, actively turns off other people. I'm trying not to, get into the nitty-gritty, but I want everyone to be a good citizen of their country, whether it's the United States, England, or UK, France, whatever country it is that you're in. It's very important, and it's important to get people in who make good choices and run the government well, whether it is the federal government or the state government or the local government, the city. It is so important to get people in to do that job well. And it is a job. It is a job. You are picking people for a job, and it is treated that way. Look at the people and say, who is going to do a good job as mayor, as comptroller, as legislator, as president, as prime minister, as minister, whatever the things are that you're voting for. Who is going to do a good job? Who's going to do that job well? Same as if you were out there looking for a plumber to hire, same as if you are, a HR person in a company and you're looking to hire a programmer or a sales clerk or anything like that. Look at the people and try to figure out who is going to do a good job. It's very, very important. Anyway, that is all of that. So, yeah. It is crazy what is going on right now, both in my personal life and in life as a whole. Um, stay safe out there. I hope everyone's July goes well. If you've got 4th of July plans here in the U.S. coming up, I hope they're wonderful. Spend them with friends or family. Have a good time. If you are outside of the U.S., I think it's Canada Day today. I'm not positive. I don't know Canada holidays very well. But if you're celebrating that or you have another local holiday, I hope it is excellent. Take care of yourselves. Do what you need to do de-stress to stay healthy, both mentally and physically. I've had to change my diet, so it's on my mind. I care about you guys. I know many of you care about me, and it does mean a lot that you do. And I care about you. I enjoy interacting with you guys in streams, on Discord, on just video comments, all of that. Just it is a wonderful, wonderful experience to interact with you guys and have people that I oftentimes do consider friends. Don't know many of you very well. You don't know me very well, but I do consider many of the people that I interact with on a regular basis to be friends, and it is a pleasure to do so. And take care of yourselves and do what you need for your mental health, and be a good person, be a good citizen. And I hope that your July, once again, is fantastic and none of you get your car stolen. It sucks, even if you get it back the same day. It really, really sucks. Anyway, I want to thank you all for all of the support that you've been giving me. As I said, patron names are scrolling by. So, thank you very much. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful July. I hope my July turns out to be much better than my June was. So, thank you guys very, very much. And I will see you in the next Let's Play. See you then, everyone.